you guys?
Hey, what's happening, kings and queens?
Yes, welcome back to our series of how we met.
That's right.
And this is part 3.
Part 3.
So, I know you guys already watched part 1 and part 2. So part 3, I finally made my trip to California.
That's right. She came to Cali to see you, boy.
Yes, and it's really nice in California. But before I went to California, I hadn't been on a plane in a long time.
Hey man, I ain't getting on no airplane, and that's it.
A very long time. So I needed something to help myself relax. Yeah, you know how they offer drinks on the plane.
Not a little something though.
Huh?
Not a little something though.
Well, I was just 2 shots. 2 shots. I like vodka. 2 shots of vodka.
Yeah.
My cranberry.
if your tolerance is for a baby, that's because when I tell you,
I enjoyed myself on the plane. I was feeling nice and toasty. Even though it was only like a 2.5 hour plane ride, I was still feeling nice and relaxed. Oh. So I get off the plane.
She called me for hold on. When I'm going up there, you know I'm excited or whatever to go pick up, right? So let me talk to y'all, man.
Oh God.
So I'm excited to go pick up, right? So I'm headed to the airport, whatever. And was I in the Chevy or was I in the
You were in the Charger.
Okay, I was in. Okay, all right. So I'm headed to go pick up or whatever. So I was just gonna pull around the scooper since she had already landed or whatever. So I was just gonna wait for her to get her bag and stuff. She go calling me on the phone like laughing and giggling and shit.
That's good.
Are you here? Are you here?
I'm like, I'm outside, you know. I'm outside. Excuse me. I'm outside, I'm waiting on her to get her bag so she can come on out the door, right? You know what I'm saying? So she can come straight out and then go on and get in the car, whatever. Man, she come out here just a smiling.
Feeling lovely.
Like she was floating out this motherfucker. I'm like, how the fuck? I just talked to you this morning, everything was cool, everything was straight. And then you get off the plane and you drunk.
I was tipsy.
Ain't no damn tip. She was drunk. She got fucking drunk.
No, there is a difference between tipsy and being drunk.
Just cause I have 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks sometime, but I'm an alcoholic now.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Tipsy, I know what's going on with my surroundings. Drunk is like, whoa, did I do that? What happened? What the hell happened? That's what.
Drunk when your ass can't drive.
Well, you ain't
she couldn't drive. Hold on, but still, you wouldn't been able to drive.
I know. I don't drive if I'm tipsy or drunk.
But still, she wouldn't have been able to drive. How to say, hey, can you please drive?
This little haterade right here messed up my buzz. So I know y'all done sobered up real quick when somebody done pissed you off.
Hold on. Let me tell you why though. Check this out. Now I don't drink. I don't smoke. None of that.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't do none of that, man. Like
you just drink grape soda.
That's about it. And I need to quit that shit too. But I don't drink, and it's like when somebody get drunk or whatever, and they be on like cloud 9 and they be enjoying themselves and having a good time. Everything be fun and whatever. She like a little happy drunk.
I am.
Sometimes I be getting serious about certain things, but she'll take, during that time when she drunk though, she'll take everything for a joke and just laughing at everything. Everything is funny.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
He turned into a sergeant on me.
I had to get her right, man.
Yeah,
I had to get her right. But hold on though, but it was for our own good though. That's what I'm saying.
He was driving. It's not like I came from Seattle to drive in California.
But still though, if anything would have been happening out there, you know what I'm saying, she would have been off her game though. I be trying to tell her that though. Yeah. I tell her to always know about your surroundings. Know, you know what I'm saying, make sure you look around and everything.
He's making it seem worse than what it was.
Get right. Y'all. And I might be, but you know what? I'm a protective dude though.
Yeah.
I am. I'm very protective over her and my whole family.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to be straight. But she got off the plane drunk, right? So she got tipsy. Only thing, okay, I'm gonna just tell you this though. Only thing that's good for though, when she do be drunk, and when we get ready to head back to the, you know what I'm saying? When we gonna head back to the then you drink all you want. When you drink all you want, go on and get slizzard. You know what I'm saying? Be on that
Coke 45.
if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
I've never drank Coke 45. I had a 411 before. 411 before. Not a 411, a 4 Loco. I'm about to say 4 Loco.
I'm gonna say you talking about a 411. What the hell? The info. What the hell?
It was a 4 Loco.
You talking about that Steel Reserve?
Real together.
On a 4 Loco?
Loco.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Shit.
I don't even know if they sell those no more, but yeah.
I've never seen one in the store.
Yeah, they had taken them off the shelves for a long time here, so.
Wow.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't drink anymore, so.
Well, I thought she was talking about that 211, that Steel Reserve. My homeboys in the Marine Corps used to drink that 211.
I've never had that.
Man, I'm telling them motherfucker head buster. That what they used to tell me. They was like, boy, that motherfucker's a brain buster. Headache City.
Well, we got off the plane, and California is really beautiful. That was my first time being there. Traffic was really hectic to me in California where we were at.
Yeah,
But,
traffic be pretty bad, you know what I'm saying? Because people are always traveling out there. You know, you always have tourists coming in and out the city, in and out the state or whatever. It is beautiful out there because the weather is like, it's straight all year round damn near. The weather is like 70 something degrees, except for when it get like August or whatever, get a little hot or whatever. But other than that, you down there by the ocean, got a nice breeze, everything cool, man. California, shout out to California, man. I mean, they got a beautiful state, but one reason, and it's a big reason for me, that I didn't like California is because of gun laws. Y'all know I got to have my guns, y'all. I mean, that's just something that I love. That's a hobby. It's something to do for me. I take it serious. Guns are life for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything, AR-15, AKs, all that. So that's also one of the reasons why I chose to move. Well, it was more so waiting on why I chose to move out here to Seattle instead of her moving out there with me in California, because first of all, I mean, the cost of living about the same, damn near.
You think so?
Damn near.
I thought it was more expensive.
Well, it is a little more expensive out there in California in certain areas. Like if you go to Hollywood, LA, if you go anywhere like up north, San Diego, close to the beaches and all that stuff, man, you can get a regular crib, man, be like 1.2 million or 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Just for a regular home, a regular family home, but it's just that you paying for the view. That's all you paying for. You paying for the good weather and the view. That's it. Yeah. So, and you paying to see stars. You might see a couple stars around here and there or whatever. That's about it though. Yeah. But other than that, that's it. Yeah. So.
But you chose to move out here to Washington because if you would have stayed in California, you'd have probably been a felon.
Yeah, they would have
owning legal firearms that
I actually bought or I built. I bought or built out there. Like Governor Brown was actually signing off on some legislative bills that was gonna pretty much make me a felon in California. So if I would have stayed out in California, I would have probably been locked up, or my guns would have had. Well, I'm not giving up my guns. I mean, I hate to say that, but I'm not gonna give up my guns like that. But they say you can get it confiscated. You can sell the guns to somewhere out of town, or you can go, and I don't know if y'all seen this, or you can go and turn them in to get burned. Hopefully I have a clip. I'm gonna put that in here. I'm gonna have to put that in here and let y'all see that clip of them burning. It was like 1 million guns they had like down in San Diego or somewhere. I think it was in LA or somewhere. It was a gun burn. It was like in a dump. They went down to the landfill, and all of these guns was piled up. All kinds of guns. It was hard for me to watch, y'all. It was just hard. They were just out there. First of all, they roll over them and smash them and all this. They were just doing all kinds of stuff to these guns out there, and it was just hard. I was just heartbroken by it. Why would anybody destroy a gun? A working, shooting gun?
This is beyond me.
For what? How you gonna protect yourself?
Pray about it.
But you got him! Got him!
I'm just kidding.
She already know what I feel about that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that. But yeah.
So anyways, that was the main reason, besides coming out here to be with me, that he decided to move to Washington.
But man, I'm telling you, but it was a load off when I actually did get away from California. When I ain't have to worry about those rules anymore.
Yeah.
So
that was good. So, you know, with us doing long distance dating, I received a lot of, I don't want to say haters, but I would say like people who didn't believe, you know, that Beard Samson was real.
Yeah,
like you sound too good to be true, girl.
You know what I'm saying, boy.
I didn't really share too much about him to everyone because I wanted to make sure, you know, he's as real as he's telling me he is. So I need to figure it out on my own first. So I didn't tell too many people. I told my mom and my sister about it. And I told a couple of friends. But there's a lot of people who didn't believe me.
Yeah.
I even had a friend at the time who decided to do her own background check on Beard Samson.
I'm like,
yeah. So I call him D, right?
Yeah.
But D is not his real name. That's his middle name.
Right.
So when she went to do a background check, of course she ain't gonna find nothing because I call him by his middle name. She was doing all this research and I was like, you know, that didn't make me feel good because it was like, for one, we're not that close of friends like that, and shouldn't you have told me first if you had some type of concerns, you know?
Exactly.
So I thought that was really, really weird that she did that. And another thing is because I was still getting to know D for myself, I didn't really share him on social media like that for a while, for a long time. Because I want to make sure, like, you know, is this gonna work? You know, do we have a future? Because, you know, it's like him living in California, that was his life that he was used to living out there for so many years.
That's right.
And me being in Washington, born and raised here, I was like, okay, this sounds good that we're getting to know each other online, but who's gonna make a move? So I was like, well, I want to make sure we at least get this down packed on what we're gonna do for our future before I share it with social media. Exactly. So it took me a while to do that, but I finally did, and people were like, oh, she wasn't lying. I was like, no, I wasn't lying. Yeah. I was not lying. So that was really interesting. But another thing that I had to learn to do for myself, because when I met D, I was doing hair a lot. Like that was my main source of income, was doing hair and being in school. Yep. And so with me doing hair, I was doing hair all the time. Anytime somebody wanted an appointment, I'm doing it because that was my, you know, source of income.
Grinding.
Yes, and but I didn't feel like I had time for myself. So what I would start doing was when D would come into town, I would allow myself that weekend off a month, and I was like, I'm not gonna do hair during this time. So if you want your appointments, you guys are gonna have to book during this week. But during this weekend, you know, I'm gonna be hanging with my love.
That's right.
So yes. It's very important to have your time. You know, because that's the only thing that we could give each other. It's like, is our time.
That's
because
right.
It's like he was only here for, you know, the weekend kind of thing like that. So
fly in Saturday morning, I'm out Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening.
Time.
Yeah, we only could do that like once or twice a month.
Yeah.
For like what, 3 years?
When you would come
from
out?
2010, yeah. From 2010 to 2013.
Well, actually it was once a month that you would come out here.
Yeah.
Once a month for the first year. But that was like Saturday, Sunday. But the following year, we got him to get his schedule right, where it would be like, you know how you have Labor Day off on a Monday? Yeah, and then you either take that Tuesday off or that Friday before, and then you get a longer weekend. So that's how he started doing his vacation time.
Your boy had started getting Sky Miles and shit. I ain't even know what Sky Miles was.
Yeah, just sign them up for him. Yeah, so
get them Sky Miles. Shit, I done got me a couple free plane tickets off that shit.
Yeah, it works.
If you fly a lot, get you some Sky Miles, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them sky miles.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, one other thing happened to me before I left too, in which I knew I was gone after this. It's a long story how it happened, but I fucked around and got raided by a local police officer. So the local police department in California, they confiscated my Glock 26. So as they was confiscating that, they had to come in and they had to check inside my condo or whatever. But as they was checking inside my condo, I forgot that I had my Chris Vector. If anybody know about firearms, a Chris Vector looked kind of like futuristic type gun or whatever.
It's very fun to shoot.
I mean, no recoil. Yeah. I mean, it's very good. I mean, she loved it.
I love it. Yes.
I won like 2 competitions.
Yes, you did. Yes.
2 competitions out here in Seattle.
Sure did. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with just iron sights, no scope. Mm-hmm. So, but they seen it outside my room, and it was on my Pelican case, and it was sitting up in the scope position, like, you know, like a motherfucker was laying in the prone with it. Mm-hmm. It had the damn. It was a bipod down on the forend, and it's like it was just sitting down on my Pelican case, and they looked at it and they was like, "Oh, this motherfucker is a sniper." You know, all they probably were thinking like, DC sniper. You know, they probably were thinking some shit like that. But I just had cleaned it and I just set it out. So I had to take all of my guns, and I think at the time I was at maybe 22 guns deep. Maybe even 25, but I had to lay all of them all over my condo, all over the floor. They kept I got raided by the NCIS, which was military, and the reason why they call military is because I had a little fake barrel shroud, because you couldn't have a real can. You know, anybody that know about suppressors, or some people say silencer, or some people say suppressor, whatever one you want to use. So you couldn't have a real one out there in California. They won't allow you to have that. So I bought a fake one from the gun show just for looks. You can still fire it. The gun is still functionable, but you just got a fake can on it. Well, they seen that, and it had 556/223, and it had USMC. I never paid attention to that shit when I bought it. Mm-hmm. So when the police seen it, they were like, "Oh hell no, he done stole a suppressor from the military." So they called NCIS, ATF, BATF. It was like 4 or 5 different agencies at my crib, and everybody was calling around to check serial numbers, and DOJ, California DOJ was there too. So long story short, they checked all my guns, serial numbers and everything. I was scared than a motherfucker. I had some long magazines, like some 30 rounders that I wasn't supposed to have.
But didn't you have the stop thing in it? Whatever you were supposed to put in it to make it
like
10 rounds? You didn't?
Because remember, I had came out here. Came out here and shot a competition. So I kept them. I ain't never think the police was gonna raid me though. So I kept the thing on them. But I remember, I think you had told me to take that shit out. Mm-hmm. I took the thing out of some of them, so they didn't catch some of them because it was parts. But them 2, I had so they confiscated 5 magazines. They confiscated 5 magazines from me, and 3 of those magazines was from a Sega 12, which is an AK shotgun. So they took 3 of those magazines, which I ain't even fuck with them. I got them off the damn website, and they sent them right to California. So them was only 10 rounds, because you can only have 10 rounds in a gun. So they took them in California. Yeah, just clarify. So out here we can have whatever the fuck we want. Mm-hmm. Shit, hunt around, drum. Mm-hmm. That's why I like it, I'll tell you. Well, so they took them things, they took the magazines, and the guy pulled me to the side and he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You've been straightforward with us. You know, we know that you are ex-Marine. Oh well, you know, once a Marine, always a Marine, whatever." But he said ex-Marine, so which tells me he wasn't a Marine. But he told me, he said, "Man, we can actually jam you up for these 5 magazines." And I started just thinking my fucking heart hit the floor. And I was just thinking, damn, I'm finna fuck around and do pen time for some magazines that she had been telling me to break down, but I had flew out here and I thought I was gonna keep them to put back in the Pelican case to fly back out here again, but fuck around and got jammed up. And he said,
"So fellas always listen to your girl."
So he told me what I could do was I could just sign these over, since everybody was looking at me like, okay, sign them over or whatever, and say that I abandoned them and just give them to them and let them take them. So they were probably gonna take them and use them and shit, put them in their guns and shit like that. Cause I had some shit in there they ain't even know about. They was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What is that? Where you get that from? I was like, man, all that shit is legal. So I even had gun guys I can call and everything. All my FFLs, I had all them on speed dial, ready. If you say anything, if you say anything, I'm gonna call this guy. I'm gonna have him over here to explain to you where I got it from and everything. Shout out to Darren Prince out there in California too. He the one who made the bullet button for the California people to actually have an AK and AR-15. So at the time, now they done took it away. So sorry, Cali. But that was the reason why I had to get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Out to California. When she came out there, she liked it and she loved it, but we just couldn't stay.
Yeah.
But I was glad I came out here. The weather ain't too bad, and like especially during the summertime, we have beautiful summers.
And we have 4 seasons.
Yeah, you got all the seasons out here, all of them. Every last one of them.
Sometimes you get all 4 in one day.
Yep, you sure the hell will. Yes, you will. Boy, I'm telling you, yes, you will.
Yeah.
It be. First of all, you wake up, it be rainy, gloomy. Next thing you know, it get sunny and shit. It'll be snowing or hailing, probably in fucking afternoon. Shit.
So it's like you guys is bipolar out here in Washington.
Y'all can get it out here. I'm telling you, you can get it. You can get it. By the end of the day, you be snow tired, putting your damn chains on your motherfucking tires and shit. Good thing you got a fucking Jeep.
I know, huh?
Shit.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in for part 3. We have a couple of more things that we'll wrap up in the next couple of videos.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.